Hello guys, welcome back to another video with ARC Exotics. And today, well, firstly, you might notice that I've kind of got no hair now. Just shaved it off because why not? It was too long, it was annoying. We had a few hot days in the UK, so I just got rid of it. But anyway, that was a few days ago and that was over on Instagram, so if you missed it, then you missed it. So today we're going to be talking about the line day geckos that we've received. These are our newest arrivals to the room. So we're just going to be telling you how they've settled in, what they're like, each personality, are they different to each other, being the same species, because it's a male and female breeding pair. So yeah, we're just going to have a little chat about them and see what you guys think of them, and a little unboxing from Swell Reptiles again, so what's new? So as you guys can see here, these are the 3 tanks that we've got. To the left, you already know this, but we've got Rolo. Down below here we have the Pac-Man frog, who has found a new burrow into the left side instead of behind the leaves, so we can actually see him now. And just above here we have the line day geckos. Now this is not a bioactive setup, and I don't plan on making it one because I left it too late. They're now in, and they're probably almost impossible to get back out. So that won't be going bioactive, it will be staying exactly how it is. But we've added some pretty cool stuff in there, like the big leaves, which you see him sit on quite a lot. I had quite a lot of help from another reptile YouTuber who I'll be mentioning a bit later on in the video. But if you're getting a line day gecko and you need some advice, they are the perfect person for you. They helped me out quite a lot. So here we've got a mix of sort of very slight water and just dry crested gecko or Pangea rapace diet. I can't remember what was in there. I think it was Pangea, but it doesn't matter too much. And a jelly pot. Obviously the jelly pot is not sort of a main source of diet, you know, it's just like a little snack, but the male seems to be enjoying that quite a lot, so make sure you keep them in there. I've not seen them touch the diet yet. I tried it with no water completely because that's how they like it. Tried it with the complete mix and then a little bit of water, but they don't seem to have touched it too much. I'll play a video of the male drinking or licking the jelly pot over this, but that's pretty cool. As you can see here, this is the male, but he's not in a very good spot at the minute. Maybe if I come around here, but the glass is probably dirty, so yeah, the glass is too dirty, but you can see him there. He's normally on that log there basking. They do appreciate a basking spot, although a lot of people just have heat mats on the side of the tank. So his temperature is currently 29.9, so I don't mind a basking spot of about 32, but it's coming towards the end of the day here now, so that'll be going off shortly anyhow. So with these guys, basically we've seen the female, well, what we think is the female, very irregularly. We've probably seen her, we got them 3 days ago, and we've seen the female maybe 2 or 3 times, and that's for a brief couple of seconds. So she's hiding in this foliage back here somewhere. So the glass is quite dirty, so you can't see an awful lot, but we can check this, but she's definitely not in there. But they're yet to go in there. I think they're still quite wary. You can lose trust in them as well, so you've got to be careful when you're doing stuff like this and going around the tank. But you do hear them running about and chasing each other a little bit. Chasing's okay, but you don't want too much of it. Hopefully the female will start to show her face, but like I say, other than a few clips that we've got that we can play over, you're not going to see an awful lot of these guys yet. Purely because they're just shy. They take a lot of trust to be won over. Some people can get them to hand feed. That is the only scary thing when we do open the doors. The male does come right onto that end leaf there, which is a little bit worrying because they're so quick that if they wanted to go, they'd go. So yeah, like I said, there's not really too much to cover on them. Just a little bit of an update. I'll play some videos in the background behind them. But like I say, there's not an awful lot to go for from that. So like we said in the previous video, these are all voiceovers now, because it's quite hard to get action of them when you're actually filming the tank during a sort of live video, but you guys know what I mean. So like I say, this is footage from earlier, but as you can see, they're quite inquisitive little things. I'm pretty sure this is the male, but if you're sort of thinking different, then help me out in the comments. But I have sought a bit of advice, and I'm pretty sure this guy is the male. But as you can see here, really nice colours. They arrive really dark. The male's coloured up beautifully with the red details as well. I'm filming on my iPhone, so you don't get the best sort of quality out of them, but here you can see the male again eating a small cricket, we chucked the crickets in, and the male had an absolutely insane feeding response. As soon as they went in, his eyes were on them, and he wouldn't leave them alone. And as you can see, they don't just eat and chew and that's it. They sort of have them in their mouth and give them a shake and sort of hit them against the ledges. So that's quite interesting to watch. And again, the male, I'll say there's no footage at all of the female, but you can see the little male here enjoying the jelly pots. But like I said, as far as female, there's absolutely no footage that I can show of her at this minute. So we're about halfway through the video now. So what I'm going to do is play the swell unboxing footage and also the herp husk that we got delivered today as well. Again, I'll put some little photos up and images up of where you need to go to get this stuff. If you're on the sort of community of Instagram with reptiles and that, you wouldn't have missed the whole herp husk coming out. Like, it's been everywhere. A lot of people have got it. A lot of people have posted it, reviews, put it on their stories, stuff like that. So yeah, I thought I'd join in, try it out. I have got a ball python coming in about a week and a half now, so saving it for that. But I've got it ready because they're currently running a special offer because they've just released it. So like I say, herp husk, but I'm not doing a full in-depth review of that yet. It was just an unboxing, so nothing too fancy, and just a little few bits that we needed for all the animals that we've got here in the reptile room. Off swell reptiles again, so I'll just run over that now. So guys, like I previously just said, I'm not going to talk too much about this as an overall review, just the fact that I've got it and making you guys aware, and just showing you sort of the texture and having a little feel of what the texture was like. But I'll be doing a full in-depth review on the herp husk, and I'll put up on the screen now where you can get it from if you want it. So now that's out the way, we've just got another little swell unboxing. I think this order was about £70 maybe. So what we're going to do is just have a little talk through of what we've got. Obviously we've got the ball python coming in a week or so, so there was a few things that we needed for him, but like I say, not too much, more little items instead of big bulky things. So basically we're just going to pick each one out and just talk through them and what they're for. Obviously some stuff's self-explanatory like this. Obviously we're now keeping quite a few more locusts, so instead of just spraying them daily and making it smelly, just get that. My other half wanted to try the crested gecko diet from Habitat. She's got a feeling that Rolo will like the strawberry, so I've never used Habitat gecko diet, but if you guys have, let me know what it's like. I normally use Pangea and Rapashi. And then we've got the Zoomed tortoise block. He did have cuttlefish in there, but he kept tipping himself over, so that one's sort of the same size as him, so hopefully you won't be able to get on it and roll. Again, the line day gecko is a pretty new addition to the reptile room, so they go through jelly pots like crazy, and I'm glad they've taken to them well, so we've got them. This is for the ball python for his Viv when he arrives, because we haven't got a digital heat gun anymore, but I quite like them, they did a job. And again, more stuff for the leopard tortoise Gus. Obviously dry is not sort of, you know, like that good for him, but we thought we'd try it, chuck it in there, mix it up a little bit for him, see if he takes to it. This again, a little bit of enrichment for the ball python, not nothing too much, but that's there if he wants it, it's there if he doesn't, do you know what I mean? So again, just a little bit of enrichment if he wants it, something for him to do, something for him to explore. And we got 2 of the Pro Rep automatic timers as well, because we now have the basking bulb on for the line day geckos and the basking bulb on for Gus the tortoise. So like I say, again, they're pretty self-explanatory as well, even though I did get confused when I was setting them up earlier, but never mind. So other than that, like I say, we did get 2 of these because, again, the guy that helped me about the whole line day geckos, I thought I'd get a couple more, because if one blows, then I can only get them from Swell. They don't do them in my local store. So got 2, just in case one blows, got a backup, and have another one as well. We're going to start adding a little bit of calcium into the crested gecko's diet, because the UV, whenever it's out, it's the right percentage, but he just hides from it. We've got the small flex sticks for the tortoise again, a little bit of enrichment, something for him to do, you know, just something for him to sort of go on. Now these, I wanted the metal ones, they didn't have them, so I had to settle for the bamboo ones, but it is what it is, I'm not too fussed. If not, I'll just pick up some metal ones, but they'll do for now. So other than that, that is everything that we've got in this swell unboxing order for now, and obviously the herp husk on side of that as well. So yeah, nothing too fancy really, just essential stuff that we needed. So guys, you've just seen that swell unboxing video and a little overview of the herp husk. Now I want to talk a bit more about these guys. Yep, they're the ones. And about how someone on Instagram called JTB Reptiles has helped me out loads. He's also got a YouTube account and he has a good following on YouTube as well. So again, I'll put all the stuff on the screen here for you to see. All of our conversation that we had about the line day geckos, like I say, they're not kept massively, especially in the UK. And he helped me basically with critical advice that I just couldn't find online from searching because there was just not enough information out there. So massive thank you to him as well. And let's get back onto the video of these guys. So basically what I'm going to be doing is getting a pen and pad tonight, writing out everything in detail of these guys, care requirements, tank setup, housing like together, separate, stuff like that, and basically do a full care video on them. But obviously I can't do that yet, one because I need to get it all in order, and two, I actually haven't got enough footage of them. It feels like I've just got one in here at the minute. As you can see, this is where I said earlier he normally sits, on the basking, on the log. So he's there, but other than that, the female is still quite shy. So other than that, I hope you have enjoyed this video on the line day geckos. So guys, that is it. Like I say, line day geckos, a little bit of a swell unboxing, a herp husk, so a little bit of everything, but mainly the line day geckos. Like I say, I want to get a full care video out, all the detail that you guys need, because I struggled. If it weren't for the guy I mentioned in the previous, then I would have been pretty stuck. I was just running a heat map because I couldn't find anywhere where it said about a basking spot, but you can tell they thrive from that because they're always under it. Well, he is always under it. I'm yet to see her under it yet, but I think that's just a lot of settling in process. So yeah, other than that, I think I've covered everything. I've sent the prize to the winner of the giveaway, which was Morgan Woodrust, so he'll be receiving that. And other than that, that is about it. So I hope you've enjoyed the video and stay tuned for another one next time.